Crawford put in an all-time performance and is now considered the best boxer of this generation. But could he be the best boxer of all time? Ilia Topuria is also cool. Ilia Topuria has also called out Crawford. We speak about UFC Noche, and we also speak about the legacy of Ricky the Hitman Hatton. People, it's Combat Catch Up Live. Let's get into it. Yes, lovely people. I hope you're well. First and foremost, do smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Boys, obviously, we've come here straight after the Liverpool game, so we're a lot later than usual. But look, let's get straight into it. At the weekend, a fight for the ages. Terence Crawford went up 3 weight divisions to challenge Canelo Alvarez. And let's be real, dominated the fight, won comfortably. So much so that people are comfortable calling him the best fighter of this generation. However, I mentioned something in the introduction and Jamie laughed straight away. Do you not think there's even a conversation, considering Floyd is considered one of the best of all time? Could Crawford not be in that conversation now, Jay?
No.
Why not?
Because it's just not.
I was going to say, are you going to pull the Canelo line? Name me one elite fighter.
No, Canelo's a bum. Look, I'm glad Canelo got beat because he got found out for the bum he is. But
that's crazy.
No, I'm telling you, look, Canelo.
I think Canelo's been very fortunate with some of the results he's had.
Yeah, Canelo's picked a lot of his fights, yeah.
Over the last couple of years,
and
definitely.
When he goes up against world-class boxers, he gets beat all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the uncomfortable conversation. People don't want to have that much.
Yeah, no, Drifty's not going to like that, but hey.
He lost the Triple G 3 times, he asked me.
Well, didn't the last time he faced like an elite boxer, he got absolutely schooled by Dimitri Bivol.
Yeah. Got schooled by Crawford as well.
He did.
Yeah, he got pretty schooled by Crawford.
And he looked Crawford looked bigger.
Comments after the fight were damning. He was like, "So, how hard did you think he hit?" He was like, "Well, didn't really hit that hard." I was like, "What?"
He barely landed on Crawford.
Barely landed at all.
Now let's do Crawford Bivol next and just finish it.
So Crawford's definitely not going to do that.
Nah. Bivol said he was tempted to drop down to 168 if Canelo still had the belts to give Canelo another ass whooping. But it's just as Crawford said, belt to ass. That's what the fight was. It's just belt.
I think Crawford's one of the best of his generation. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah. Definitely legacy.
I'm just going to ask the question to Luke first and then to yourself, Jay.
I wouldn't.
Floyd or Crawford?
My God, come on. Really?
Come on. It's still Floyd. Even though he's a prick. It's still Floyd.
Okay, I think there's a wider conversation there. A little spoiler: I'm going to drop a video either tomorrow or Friday, and you guys might not ever want to work with me again.
I probably won't.
All right, see you later. See you later. I'm done. Try justify that.
You might see me and be like, "Do you know Callum?" No, I don't know.
Like, what? No, I still think it's Floyd. Whether or not that's nostalgia, I still think it's Floyd. It's just the defense, like his defensive game was just different level.
Fairs. I just think it was a sensational performance. Look, Crawford's made history. He was the champion at 135, moved up, unified the 140 division, moved up again, unified the 147-pound division, moved up, won a belt at 54, and then went up to 68 and unified that division. He's unified.
Like the first fighter ever to unify 3 separate divisions.
Like the first male fighter. Clarissa Shields has done it as well.
Yeah, but we're like,
Yeah,
that don't count.
Yeah.
you know.
Literally first male fight, which is, and you think that he's literally gone 34 pounds, which is crazy.
When we
You
see
know what? In any combat sport, 34 pounds is crazy, unless
Yeah,
you're going from light heavyweight to heavyweight.
when we see fighters like go up weight divisions, you sort of see them on Fight Night and you go, yeah, you can tell that they've gone up a few divisions. But with Crawford, it didn't look like that there was any like a pound of fat on him. He looked shredded, ripped, looked like he did all the work to sort of.
The difference is, though, with what you're saying, though, Luke, bro, is UFC fighters usually do that turnaround from one weight class to another within maybe 4 or 5 months. Crawford's done this over the course of over a year. His last fight, it was last year, July. You can build that sort of muscle and weight comfortably in a year's time and do it the right way. And he clearly did that. Yeah. Jay, if you're Crawford, do you fight again or do you retire?
No, he's got to carry on fighting, man.
Would you like to see the rematch?
No. I think Canelo needs to retire more than Crawford.
There's talk that the rematch is going to happen, though.
The thing is, though, do you know what? Have you seen that thing? No one watched it.
No, apparently got like 44 million.
Jake Paul and Mike Tyson doubled their viewer figures.
That doesn't surprise me, though.
That got more people watching it than Crawford and Elf. I didn't think the fight was a great fight. I've seen better main events. Thought it's quite one-way traffic, to be fair. I don't think it's like back and forth.
More from Canelo.
Canelo's disappointing, man.
Is what I expected from Terence Crawford. From Canelo, he looked like, we usually say, oh, this fighter's old. Like, he looks like an old 35-year-old. It wasn't like Crawford. Like, Crawford, even though he's 38, he's like a young 38. But, like, Canelo, like, being in the ring for, like, 20 years, like, you could tell that the sharpness just faded ever so slightly. And that's why he couldn't get close to, like, Canelo couldn't even get the jab off.
I'm going to ask you a question, though, guys. Does any version of Canelo beat Crawford?
No,
because that's what I'm saying. Even though,
fighter,
I just think he's got superior footwork, superior IQ, and a better boxer.
I think you would have made it closer on our judges' scorecards, not the judges' scorecards that were set out on Fight Night. 7-5 is a joke.
But guys, let's be real. Crawford's not in his prime anymore.
No,
and Crawford still did
37.
Crawford's older. Now, granted, Canelo's had way more fights, made way more rounds, so he's an older.
Canelo's had a lot of dust ups, ain't he?
Yeah. But let's be real. Like, I don't think there's any version of Canelo that beats any version of Crawford. I think Crawford is a superior fighter.
So Crawford is the junior middleweight champion at 154 pounds still, ain't he? WBA.
Yeah.
Right.
But he said he's not going back down to 54.
So is he staying at super middleweight? Yeah.
He said he's not made a decision, but he says he likes the weight that he's at. I reckon 160 probably suits him better.
The thing at 168 super middleweight, he's literally got all the belts, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at some of the challenges. I'm looking at the IBF. There's no one there that would get him out of bed.
Benavidez is 175. He's fighting Anthony Yarde soon.
Yeah, I'm looking at the WBA rankings. He's apparently got an interim against Jose Armado. That's his interim. Christian and Billy in the WBC is his interim. I'm looking at the rankings. There's no one there.
Unless Bivol went, I'm coming down to 68 to have a dust up. Maybe, but like, not gonna lie, I don't want the Canelo rematch because it's going to be a rinse and repeat.
I think it could be worse.
I think Bivol got Callum Smith next.
Something like that.
Because Callum Smith's the WBO interim, ain't he?
So thing is, if I'm him, like, why, like, he's at the top of the game. Like, if he's even half contemplating retiring, that's when he needs to, like, step away because his boxing career is not gonna go up from here. He's at the pinnacle. Is at the pinnacle. You roll the dice and you lose. That shine of schooling Canelo Alvarez sort of gets diminished a little bit. Like if he goes back in there and then loses, but if he walks away now, like 200 million in the bank at least.
I know. So it's been released apparently. Canelo made 100 mil. Crawford didn't make that.
Yeah, because Canelo was the look. There's a fight you could do if you really wanted to do it at a catchweight fight and just do it as a catchweight fight.
What, boot tennis?
Manny Pacquiao and Crawford.
Oh, Crawford wanted that fight. Manny kept on saying no.
That's the fight because I'm looking at Manny now. Manny's ranked 1 in the WBC.
We're going to give Manny Pacquiao a title
Is
shot.
Manny Pacquiao ranked number 1 in the WBC?
Yeah. Mario Barros is obviously champion, ain't he?
No way they've made him number 1.
Yeah, didn't Manny Pacquiao just have a fight? And
he did win a fight, but come on, man.
Conor Ben's 4.
You might as well get fucking Floyd out of bed at this rate.
Conor Ben's ranked 4.
Crawford does horrible things to Conor Ben, by the way.
I'm just there's 2 fights. There's 2 fights. If Crawford wants to stay around, you somehow get the fight with Bivol, and Bivol comes down and you do a catchweight fight, or you do a catchweight fight with Manny Pacquiao. They're the only 2 fights that get him out of bed. Nothing else does, I would have thought.
Shall I be real with you, boys? If I'm Crawford, I take the Canelo rematch. I know it's a fight I'm going to win, and I'm going to
put money, ain't it?
Yeah, double or triple what I made the first time.
Well, he'll be the one getting the purse this time.
He'll be the ace side.
Yeah.
So that's what I would do.
It makes sense from his point of view because he probably knows he can school him again.
Yeah, I think he does it. I think he does it worse the next time. I think he stops him potentially.
If Canelo goes, name me one of these fighters that I beat, like you beat, he can just go you.
Yeah. Canelo can't say anything now.
I've been watching a lot of obviously stuff on ESPN as well with all their crew talking about Mayweather and who's the greatest out of the 2. And I know a lot of people will say what Mayweather started picking his fights later in his career, but I think everyone forgets before Money Mayweather, Pretty Boy was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Different gravy, man.
I actually think if them 2 fought, they're 2 different generations though, really. But if them 2 ever fought, I think Mayweather makes Crawford look silly because I just think Mayweather's just that guy.
Oh, Jay, you're going to hate the video I'm going to put out.
I think he just makes everyone look silly. I just think he makes everyone look silly. And as a pure boxer, he's the best at it, defense and attack. I think everyone looks at Money Mayweather. I could hear that. Maybe he beats Money Mayweather, but he doesn't beat Pretty Boy Mayweather. Yeah, I think Pretty Boy beats Crawford, but Crawford beats Money Mayweather.
Do you know what? I can actually live with that. I can live with that. Big up to everyone in the chat who smashed the like button, people. Right, let's move on to the next topic. Ilia Topuria has been calling out Crawford. Now, we know Dana hates this, and he shut this down already. But we just spoke about Crawford potentially fighting Canelo or Pacquiao or Bivol at a catchweight.
And Topuria defend his belt, please, before he talks about.
I mean, Conor didn't, and I'm not saying they're on the same level. Conor is on a whole nother level.
Conor,
I hear
a whole nother level.
A
whole nother level.
I think Ilia thinks he's Conor. To be fair,
he does. Yeah, he does.
He thinks he's Conor. He ain't Conor.
Do you think there's any chance? Let's say Ilia goes out and wins his next fight. Let's say he goes out and smokes the next person.
No. I don't want to see any MMA fight.
No. We're done.
Ever again. Doesn't work. Well, the thing of it, I think the only reason this has come up is because he came out to Ilia's music and he didn't realise it.
And
Ilia's been calling out for a couple of months, to be fair.
Yeah, Ilia's desperate for fame.
Yeah.
I do look at Ilia sometimes. I'm like, man, just don't need it.
Yeah, like stop ducking Arman Sarukian, and have to get back into fucking octagon and fight. Don't talk about doing crossover shit. Like you're not Conor. You're not gonna be Conor. I think at the time of when you're at your pomp as a UFC champion doing crossover boxing.
By the way, I think Ilia and Conor's the White House fight. I'm just putting it out there now.
Whoo!
We might get a murder on her. We might get a murder scene.
I'm just saying.
We're gonna get a fucking murder.
Why would it? Who's Conor come back and fight?
They need an American on that card, the headline, because
I'll tell you why I don't think they give him Topuria. Conor would actually get beaten up. It could be one of the most brutal beatings we've ever seen in an octagon.
What if Conor just catches him?
It would be insane.
Conor beat Ilya. Look, if Conor beat Ilya,
it would actually go down in history. Like, we'd never hear the end of it from Conor.
I think he'll fight Ilya once.
Of course it is.
Fight Ilya once. And I actually think that's at Conor's perfect weight class as well.
What, 55?
Yeah.
No, it is. Everything is perfect for Conor apart from the opponent.
Apart from his chin.
Because I think Conor is definitely going to fight at the White House. I think the way Dana's talking about it now, I think they've definitely got something planned, and they're just going to keep him cool till the White House fight. That's definitely going to happen.
He's no longer running as president for Ireland now.
Yeah, they dropped out of that as well. So
that got shut down.
I can see him. I don't know. I don't know if Thingy will still be in the UFC by that time that fight comes around either. So
who's that? Chandler.
Yeah.
No. I reckon Chandler won't fight until that card. I think him versus Conor. If you put Conor in there, Ilia, I think Luke's right. It's going to be an absolute massacre.
We're going to see a first murder on White House.
Okay, all right. I'll do another one then. Yeah. Give Conor Paddy.
So, no. Hear me out. I'm on the wavelength of that, but that's got to be in the UK.
That'd be a heck of a fight.
That's got to be. And do you know why they need to do that? Especially if Conor comes back and beats Chandler, do you know why they need to do that fight? Because you need to build the next star in Paddy if that's the case.
If Paddy beats Conor, he's rocket ship.
Rocket launch.
And it don't matter how long Conor's been out for, it's name value, ain't it?
It's still the name. Do that fight in the UK. Irish fans and Liverpool.
They won't because it's too much money not to be in Vegas or something like that.
I know. But could you imagine though?
We're not going to waste money.
Much like common sense. When it's common sense, shit don't happen.
I'm just trying, because I've been watching a lot of Dana's interviews the last couple of days, and Dana's definitely humbled himself a little bit. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, some of his interviews. He has humbled himself.
What are you watching, man?
You might have heard his interviews over the course of the week.
I have never heard him talk about trying to make amends of Ariel before. He's just called him all names.
Have you watched the clip? He's sort of jokey around with Logan Paul. Like, he's not serious. Like,
I think he is. I think he's,
I think there's a theory behind that, but I'm not going to say what it is on camera. I'll speak to you guys offline about that.
It's got the way he's now dismissing Jon Jones. He's absolute. So it sounds like Dana's absolutely pissed with Jon, to be fair.
Yes, of course.
So he should be.
It's the first time.
Jay, all right, Jay, I'm going to break it down for you. Yeah? Imagine I was on YouTube every day and I was like, Jamie, man, best content creator out there. You can't beat him. He's the best. And yeah, Jamie's definitely going to be on the show. No, Jamie's the best. And then the show day comes and you're not there.
Yeah.
Remember, he went on a year's glazing for Jon Jones.
Yeah, he
put out a video about him. Every press conference, he was arguing for him. And
he wanted that fight, to be fair to him. To be fair to Dana, it looked like he literally tried everything for that fight.
He did, bruv. He got Saudis involved to get the money for Jon Jones. Now, I don't know why the Saudis had to get involved to pay Jon Jones.
No.
Yes, he make enough money, but he still did. Like, Jones asked for FU money, and he got Jones FU money, and Jones still kicked him in the face.
Still turned it down.
Still kicked him in the face.
Yeah.
And let's be real, Jones is only apologizing now because he wants something in return, not because he means it.
I don't know who Ilya's next fight is, though. They need to sort that out quick.
Armin Zarukian, please. But he said that he'd vacate the belt. I'm like, mate, then fuck off, then, please. I'm hating champions not fighting like people in their divisions because of whatever.
Yeah,
Ilya's not that guy either. I don't think Ilia shifts pay-per-views like people think he does either.
No, he doesn't. No one shifts pay-per-views like Conor.
Because the UFC will never let you get.
Yeah, they won't let someone get to that stage anymore.
As that, because what happened after Conor, you couldn't control him anymore.
Think about it, guys. Any fighter that's become a pay-per-view star apart from maybe GSP.
But
Masvidal
even
making
GSP fucked the UFC around a little bit.
No, but I'm talking about it's Masvidal. Where did he want to go? Boxing. Nate Diaz. Where did he go? Boxing. Conor McGregor. Where did he go? Boxing. It's not in the UFC's interest to make a
GSP
pay-per-view
movies.
star. Yeah, because if a UFC star becomes a pay-per-view star, they're going to go somewhere where there's more money, and that is boxing. Until the UFC actually stop being stingy with their payouts, they're going to go somewhere where there's more money. Why wouldn't they?
What is the next UFC card?
320.
320, 4th of October. Because originally I wasn't going to be here for that, but it's changed. I'm going to be here.
Oh,
So
that's a good card, to be fair.
Let me have a look.
is it Aguilar versus Pereira too?
Yeah.
Marab and Sanhagen as well.
It's a great card.
That's going to be a good one. Don't be surprised if you see Pereira lose his fight going to.
Oh, Yari and Roundtree as well.
Yeah. I told you, Jay, that one's going to be worth staying up for.
Yeah, that's
With
a
Big John
card, man.
Hannick as well, Jay. Big John Hannick on comms.
Oh, good. He needs a slap. He needs a dressing. He thinks he's. Oh, by the way, what happened? What was up with Andre Ward and Anik?
No, so all right, so this is the thing. So in UFC, like when they do the breakdown at the end with the three commentators, they all are allowed to interact and engage with each other. In boxing, it's down the hard camera. So Anik, obviously being from MMA, thinks that he's still speaking to the guys, but Ward and Max Kellerman were just looking down the hard camera the whole time, thinking that's what he should be doing. Because they're meant to be talking to the audience per se, as opposed to each other. Whereas in the UFC, Joe, Daniel Cormier, and Anik, they all talk to each other, right? So that's where because it just looked like they were ignoring him, innit?
Yeah, it looked a bit weird, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of UFC, though, guys, UFC Noche, Silva pulls off a fantastic win against. Lopez pulls off a fantastic win against Silva. The Fighting Nerds have gone 0-3 in their last 3 fights. Were the Fighting Nerds, were they overhyped in your opinion, or have they just come up against opposition that's world class now? Or
the pricks have been packed in. You know what I mean? Like they did the gimmick; it was all nice, but then they got beat up by real fighters.
I'm just calling it the Nina curse. Ever since I did that viral like barking video, and they've gone over 3, and plus. They were a little bit overhyped as well.
Yeah, they were.
I do believe, like, considering where they were all ranked at the time that they were getting hyped, I was looking going, are you sure you should be getting this much hype? I know that they were on hot streaks, but they're on hot streaks against guys that weren't ranked or were very lowly ranked. And the second they took the step up in opposition, they got...
It's weird though, isn't it? They're like a stable in fighting. It's weird.
Yeah, they're like, it's very weird, isn't it?
Like they're the 4 horsemen or something.
Yeah, I think the last time I remember this was probably when you had Cain Velasquez, DC, Rockhold, and Khabib. But even then, they weren't all dominating at the same time per se.
I just think I think they're good fighters, but they're just the level they've got up against is just above them, ain't it?
Gravy, man.
And Lopez is, a G man.
He's so fun.
Title rematch, man. Let's just do it.
Oh, God, no.
So I'm releasing a video on Friday regarding the featherweights. Again, you're not gonna like that one either, Jay.
Is it gonna be Aljamain Sterling? Is it gonna be Aljamain Sterling?
No, I didn't. No, I'm not that biased. Give me a bit of credit, boy. not that bad. I know I could push an agenda, but not even I could push
Lopez
that.
has to fight for a title, man.
Wait for the video on Friday.
It's between, for me, Mozart, Murphy, and Sterling. Lopez can't get in a meet. Can't. Please stop giving rematches on a 1-fight win streak. Please, he needs to win a couple more before he gets back in there. He has to. You can't get title shots off of a 1-fight win streak. Please, I beg.
Jay, you might not want to watch my next couple of videos, but I'm not.
No, I won't. Don't worry.
Anyway, Aljo's in the conversation. He's at like the bottom of like the conversation. It's not like
I think Aljo needs a 2 wins before he gets that, or 1 depending on who he fights. But yeah, you'll have to wait to the video on Friday for that. Obviously, I know we've had a little laugh and a joke, guys. We are gonna speak about a somber topic before as our last topic. Early hours of Sunday, we got the news about Ricky the Hitman Hatton passing away at the tender age of 46. Luke, again, when I say this, please don't take any offense to this, Luke, and I'm not trying to like degrade you or anything, but you're way younger than me and Jay, so you wouldn't have lived through the Hatton era when he was at his peak.
No, it's not degrading at all.
Jay, again, even you're slightly older than me, so it may even be different for you, but for me, Hatton almost revitalized British boxing at a time where it was starting to kind of be on the down a little bit, and I'd even go as far as saying he boosted up boxing full stop when he went over to the States and fought Floyd. And Floyd was obviously a known name in America. He wasn't a household name in the UK until he fought Ricky Hatton. But not just that, Ricky Hatton, from everyone I've spoken to who knew him, from all the tributes, wasn't just a fantastic boxer, he was just a fantastic human being. And obviously he had his demons and things like that. And he went above and beyond for a lot of people. And you see the outpouring of love. How devastating is this loss for boxing, man?
Yeah, British boxing's in like it's a sad time because the most favoured popular British boxer I ever saw was Frank Bruno. He took Britain with him wherever he went, man. Everyone loved Frank.
Yeah.
And people really didn't get on the Lennox Lewis train because he's Canadian and all that, and people really didn't see him as a British fighter. But Ricky Hatton, man, I've not seen a fan base in Britain love a British boxer more than Frank Bruno till Ricky Hatton came along. Yeah, Ricky Hatton took 40,000 people for a press conference when he fought Mayweather, man, into Vegas. There was more Brits than there were Americans in that press conference. I've never seen anything like it. He brought, and I think it was just because he was one of the lads. He's he's a Mancunian from the estates and all that. Grew up like that. He loved going out with his friends, drinking, eating, having laughs, having fun. He was just one of the boys. So he was the working class hero that a lot of people look up to and can see themselves in. So when you see Ricky Hatton, you're like, I could be like that. You know, and he's one of us. He's one of the boys. He's working class, especially from the north of England. And I think everyone just resonated with him. And he was a tremendous boxer as well. We won't just say he was popular for he was a tremendous boxer. And he had these, we had two English fighters, especially in the light welterweight and welterweight at the time, him and Junior Witter, and I don't think they ever fought. I can't remember.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't fight, did they? Witter always wanted to fight, but, at the first, Junior Witter was seen as the better boxer when they were coming through. He looked like the more devastating boxer. Hatton was working his way up. But Hatton's popularity just took over, and then Hatton went to a different stratosphere. Obviously, that night against Costa Zoo, he made him stop on his stall, man. And people might not remember Costa Zoo, but he was a machine.
Beast. Remember what he did to Zab Judah?
Exactly. Zab Judah's one of the greatest, man. And he made him stop on his stall because he just outworked him. Costa couldn't get his breath. He was just tired. He couldn't get off the stall. And that will always be his greatest ever night in boxing. There's no doubt about it. He did it, I believe it was in the M&N Arena at the time, Arena. Crowd was going mental. The atmosphere was amazing. And that's his greatest ever night. If he was alive today, he'd probably tell you that was his greatest ever night. Obviously, the Mayweather fight is what it is. And I don't,
he rocked Floyd in that first round.
Yeah, and then Floyd just got used to his style and then just did what Floyd does.
I know this is controversial, and I still think Floyd would have won the fight. The referee definitely helped Floyd that night, though.
Yeah, well,
anytime they got close, he broke him up.
Yeah, he broke him up, and Mayweather, and everyone knows Hatton, he likes working in close, don't he? He likes to take the shot. But look, Mayweather in the end just. What he did, he took a few shots, took a few rounds off, and then worked out his style. Like Hatton was a different fighter to what Mayweather's been used to. And then obviously I think he took the Pacquiao fight a bit too quickly after the Mayweather loss because Pacquiao was just a different kind of beast. And I don't think Hatton never really got over that knockout. So great boxer, one of the Britain's greatest ever fan favorite boxers, and at 46 losing his life, to which we still don't know what, by the way. So I know people speculating, but we still don't know what happened there, because he apparently tweeted a few hours before he's apparently found. So scary. And he did a video 24 hours before that talking about life and all that. He seemed fine. Seemed good, in good spirits. Yeah, so sad, man. So sad.
Heartbreaking, man. Like I remember, not that I fell out of love with boxing, but I kind of wasn't watching as much. And then when the fight between him and Floyd got announced, it just captured everyone. Like I just remember watching all of Floyd's fights in the lead up, rewatching Hatton's fights, and thinking, you know, if anyone's got a chance of beating Floyd, it is Hatton, especially if he gets on the inside. And as you said, the Costa Zoo fight, some of the body shots he was landing in that fight were just brutal. And like, he's just one of those. Do you know what it reminds me of? You know when Conor came up and became the popular Conor. That's what it felt like. Hatton, that organic love from the crowd, that organic love from the fans, where there was no machine behind him. Everything was self-built. He had this. He just captured your imagination. The fact you said, you put it perfectly, Jay. The fact that he was so relatable to everyone. The fact that he blew up in between fights before Paddy made it famous. Do you know what I mean? Like, people used to laugh and joke about him. He used to have his top off laughing and joking, and he'd get into shape for fights and look like a million pounds. Like, it's such a sad loss. And I know he was trying to bring through, I think, his nephew at the time as well into boxing. You think about his brother, who was also fighting alongside him as well. It's devastating. My heart goes out to his family, obviously, first and foremost, and his friends. But the outpouring of love you saw over the few days since it's happened, and the day it happened, is just staggering. I remember when, like, I was speaking to my brother Calvin, and like we were just having a chat about the fight, and then I was just like, "Oh, have you heard about Ricky Hatton?" He's like, "Oh no," and I told him, he just stunned. He was just like, "That's a big loss, man." Yeah. So yeah, and I think it just goes back to saying, I think we should give these fighters their flowers while they're still here. I think a lot of people kind of forget what Ricky Hatton was, and we hadn't heard too much about him. And again, it's like, as I said, give these fighters their flowers while they're still here, man, because you never know when they're not going to be here, and life is very short and can go at any time. So
yeah, most definitely.
He'll be a fight that would never be forgotten, no, man. Never. Ever.
Oh no, never. And his documentary, I don't know if anyone saw his documentary from a year ago, 2 years ago. Really good documentary. It tells you that, you know, he came up the hard way. You know, he never got anything given to him.
No handouts.
Came out the hard way. I know he fell out with his dad for a while as well.
And his mum as well, I think.
Yeah, and I think they did reconcile, I believe. But yeah, that man came up the hard way. Nothing was given to him, man.
Yeah,
nothing was given to him, and he became a world champion. I mean, that's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Indeed. Luke, I don't know if you wanted to add anything to it. I know me and Jay have spoken quite a bit.
No, I think you summed it up perfectly. I don't think I could have added anything better to that.
Yeah. As I said, I know we've had a laugh and a joke on this stream, and that's something we like to do. But yeah, it would have been wrong if we didn't touch on that subject. So R.I.P. to Ricky Hatton. Obviously, we've got a little break now with boxing and combat. So obviously, I'm sure there'll be stories coming out, etc. But do you want to just circle back round? Do you think the UFC has now been overtaken by boxing? And if so, can the UFC regain that popularity where you almost saw them about to take over boxing at one stage?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't. I don't think so, because when the UFC was heading in that direction, there was a guy at the helm that was fully invested in the UFC's growth, and that guy was called Dana White. And now his eye is over at boxing. I reckon you'll see his attention drift from the UFC, and we've said. Now, Jay said it plenty of times, the cards are pretty meh. The crowds are meh. Like, you can't even sell out arenas. It's sort of on autopilot. sort of thing. And the UFC is still making record-breaking revenues, so why change? So I don't think it will get back to that level. And plus there's no like major pay-per-view stars anymore because the model completely gone. So I don't think it will get back to that where it was on the cusp of that. Don't think so.
Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, you look at this card, yeah, 320, what is it? 320 in a couple of weeks' time, yeah. It's a good card, right? And people were like, "Oh, we're getting a good card. We're getting a good card." 5 years ago, we got cards like this every month.
Yeah.
We got cards like this every month.
Yeah.
Now we get these cards. We're like, "Oh, thank you, Dana, for this card. This is an elite card."
Yeah.
We used to get this all the time. No, all the time. These level of cards. My worry is, I think UFC dies in 2026.
Yeah.
I just think it's going to be
taking his eye off it completely. And like,
yeah.
Like we said earlier about, look at the fighters that when they got so big, they wanted to go to boxing. You could say the same for Dana. He got so big that now he's fucking off to go boxing.
I'm not going to lie. You just said that. It actually sets a poor example because if he's saying, nah, Topuria can't go and fight in boxing, Topuria's like, well, why are you promoting it then?
Yeah,
exactly.
Why
are you promoting I guarantee you, because I think Jay mentioned it, if Pereira loses, I guarantee you that he's off boxing. Guarantee. Can guarantee it. If you want to tell fighters not to go boxing, but you're basically effing off the UFC because he's probably just done that £7.7 billion deal with Paramount. I'm off now. I'm off to follow my actual dream, not the UFC. We always thought boxing was Dana White's side chick. No, the UFC's always been his side chick. The boxing's been his wife. And now the wife's decided to take him back again. So now he's leaving the side chick.
That's why you're going to slap, wasn't it?
Sorry. I knew you were going to say something wild. I just knew it.
I look at 2026. There's some good fights coming for the rest of this year. I will admit that. Even the fight night cards are actually quite good. But if we go into 2026 and Ilia's our champion, Pantoja's our champion, Marab's our champion, Volk's our champion, and Kalaev's our champion, Hamzat's our champion,
and champions.
And Tom Aspinall's our champion. We've got they're so dominant in their. I just don't see them losing fights, and then all the challenges behind it. We've already seen them fight so many times. Like what's new?
And they stopped doing the champ stuff now as well.
And champ stuff
stopped as well. To go up because you don't want to be holding up divisions where, like you could say back in the day, it is a bit of a problem, but. Even if they did that now and it held up a division, is that necessarily a bad thing at the moment?
Nah, and this is why I think they should do what Pride did, so it never got boring. So their champions were dominant, yeah. Like Fedor was a dominant heavyweight champion, yeah, but it never got boring because what they did like middleweight Grand Prix, heavyweight Grand Prix, light heavyweight Grand Prix, middleweight Grand Prix, welterweight Grand Prix. And because they did them Grand Prix, and you got to see the best fight and the best. It took your attention away from everything else that's going on, so it kept you intrigued and it kept the excitement up. And you're like, I just saw Nogueira versus Fedor in the heavyweight final, right? And Fedor beat him in a classic, and then a year later, I'm getting Crow Cop and Fedor in a world title fight. It kept things fresh and exciting. I think that's what UFC need to look into because I know people like me, especially that's make interim belts like the second belt or something, so we've got something to look forward to. But I don't think that's the case. I think either what Joe Rogan said today, bring up new divisions because the weight class is too big. In the jumps, like 20 pounds is too much of a jump for some people. Bringing new weight classes to give you fresh matchups because if you got a 165 division, the fights you could have it's new and it's fresh. But if you're not going to do that, give me some Grand Prix tournaments, man. Why not? Why not do a heavyweight Grand Prix where it's not about the title for now? You just go put the best against the best in like 3 different pay-per-views in a year, and then the winner is the heavyweight Grand Prix champion.
Because we've got a bit of an issue now where top contenders in other divisions are like, I don't want to fight this guy. No, I don't want to fight this guy. I don't want to fight this guy.
It's getting stale.
And that's the issue. We've got it at lightweight. Like Ilia's like, well, if Arman's getting the belt, then
Yes,
then I'm
that's crazy. Like,
cutting out sort of thing, which is unacceptable. Like at all. Like you should be fighting the best of the best. This is the UFC. This ain't the fucking regional circuit.
yeah,
Type of shit. Like, do you want to be the champ? You got to fight the best.
So if Kayla Harrison beats Nunes, right? Nunes probably retires again, and then what does Kayla do? Like, who's beating Kayla?
there's no one for her to fight.
If Weili or Shevchenko wins that fight, who's beating either of them?
No one.
It's Tom Aspinall beats Cyril Gane. Who's beating?
If
Tom
Shevchenko
Aspinall?
wins, you could make an argument and say, "Hey, Shevchenko, I got to 35."
She won't know.
Leave her alone.
Kayla. But Kayla, look, I mean, Valentina was small for Amanda Nunes.
Yeah.
Kayla's like,
Kayla would just swarm.
Kayla would just swarm her, man. It would be embarrassing.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Shevchenko Weili. That's going to be a heck of a fight.
That to be fight of the year.
But yeah, if Aspinall beats Cyril Gane, Aspinall's cleaned out the heavyweight division already. So let's do something different. Let's do a heavyweight Grand Prix over 3 different pay-per-views in a 12-month period, where you're just having them fight off, and the winner gets the Grand Prix final and becomes champion. If Aspinall wins both, he wins both. He's heavyweight champion and Grand Prix champion. You know,
I forgot.
New weight class.
Some breaking news. Hernandez is out the fight with Derrida, so it's Derrida versus Brendan Allen.
Allen, even that. Well, I mean, that just automatically means that Imavov gets the title shot now.
Sakes, man.
Did anyone see Gable Steveson?
Oh my God.
So LFA, right? I'd not actually watched the fight, but I know he won in like 98 seconds.
Beat the shit out of him.
Fucking brutal, man.
He's quite a short heavyweight, though. I don't see him staying at heavyweight.
No, but I think he'll get a UFC call up soon. He's Olympic gold.
He's 25.
He's Olympic gold. He's an Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah, he's still young.
Yeah,
he's still young. He'll definitely be in UFC.
He's got some attention on him as well because he had a little WWE run as well, didn't he? So
yeah, plus Jon Jones is going to be coaching him, so that's going to be
Jon Jones does a lot of coaching. Oh yeah, he'll definitely get into UFC.
I think it'd be in 205 though.
Yeah, he can't fight heavyweight. He's too small for those guys.
Yeah, he's like 5'10", ain't he? He's not tall.
Yeah, even 5'10" at light heavy nowadays.
5'10"?
I mean, 5'10" at anything barring lightweight or below is kind of small now.
Yeah, he's short and stocky, isn't he?
Yeah, even the welterweights. The welterweights now are like 6'3". Yeah, like.
Tell you, he'd be good though. He's got that Olympic background, man.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
and he's got
DC region. What?
He's got
his wrestling's better than DC's was.
Yeah, he's arguably, you could argue he's North America's greatest freestyle wrestler. So, you know, he's an absolute beast. But I think adding weight divisions will liven the whole thing up.
Yeah, you can actually get some of these fighters on like.
I think the thing is, I think you only need to add 4 more weight divisions across the whole UFC. I think you should do a 105 division for women.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think you should do a 165 division for the men.
Yeah, that's obvious, that one, man.
A 195 division.
Yeah.
And a 225.
If you want to see a meme, go to Invicta's X page and they go Megan Anderson, the former 145er, interviewing the women's atom weights. They literally have to turn the camera up because Megan is so much taller. I'm like, stop it.
Laura Sanko, I think Laura Sanko and Michelle Watson, they both fought atom weight. But when Michelle Watson came to the UFC, she had to go up to straw weight.
Yeah.
So she was automatically.
I'll tell you what, 225, you just said there would. That would open up the heavyweight division a bit because you got some small heavyweights there, ain't you? And put him in 225, and then you could, then you can get Pereira in 225.
Cruiserweight.
The cruiserweight,
cruiserweight division. Yeah, exactly. Call it cruiserweight division.
Cruiserweight could be 225. 195 could be.
I think they will eventually
super middleweight.
Yeah, I think they'll eventually do it. I think they're going to need to.
Super middleweight and 165 light welterweight.
Please make it fresh.
You know what is now? Joe Rogan's mentioned it quite a few times. I wouldn't be surprised if it does happen.
Yeah, go on. He's in David's ear telling him what he needs to do. So.
Because the weight going up like 155 to 170 is massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, big. That's 15 pounds.
Especially when you're that.
That's
when
a
you're not-
stone.
Yeah.
You think of it like that, it's 1 stone that you got to go up. And when you go up, that person's not really 170, are they?
No.
They're walking around probably at 190, 195.
Well, I didn't like. Which the fight was like? Wasn't Dustin Poirier like at 145, cutting from like down from like 190?
Yeah.
So
Get rid of
Tyron
these weight
Woodley,
divisions.
Tyron Woodley and Usman, they're cutting from like 200
yeah,
pounds.
and the late great Anthony Rumble Johnson,
I don't
170.
know. I literally still don't know how he did 170.
Yeah.
He must have not have eaten for a week or something.
A week, more like a month.
That man
Leave it
fought
really
at 240.
simple.
Being on that David Goggins diet.
I think it just opens it up, man. That'd be superb. Just them weight classes, so, like 155, 170 is such a jump. You put a 165 one in there, look at the exciting fights you probably can have.
Nice.
And I love the 225 one, cruiserweight.
It's such a good idea. So much it ain't gonna happen.
I think one might happen. I do think 165 will
165.
happen eventually. I
Yeah.
think even Dana realizes that 155, 170 jump is massive.
Yeah.
I wish.
I think that might be the one. If they go do one, it might be that one, 165.
Come on, Dana, give us what we want.
Who would fight 165 if we did it?
I think Covington would be a 165.
Islam.
I think Islam would be a
Ilia.
fight at 165.
Ilia.
Would be 165.
Who's that welterweight who could go down to that and make some exciting fights?
Who's
Bilal
could potentially do it. Yeah.
Leon Edwards, maybe.
I don't think Leon could. I think Leon's got a bit of size in him, so I don't think he would. But then again, remember, if you did 165, you won't have 170. You'll have 175.
Yeah.
So you'll have some of these fighters who are even more hydrated. Again, 5 pounds will make a massive difference to someone like a Leon Edwards or Kamaru Usman. You'll open up so many potential fights as well. People going from 155 to 165 won't be as daunting either. I know it's only £5 difference from 165 to 170, but it won't be as daunting, man. So we'll see. But look, people, we are going to wrap up there. If you haven't already, do smash the like button, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to Luke's channel and Jamie's channels as well. Links will be in the description. As I said, there'll be a video coming out tomorrow regarding the featherweights. Jamie won't like that. And then there'll be a video regarding Crawford and Floyd, and Jamie's gonna dislike that one even more. Big up Hassam, who's just raided. I know we're wrapping up here, but big ups.
I'm not.
Jesus Christ, Hassam.
He's such a gaslighter. Big up Fonzie. Hey, Cal, thought I'd call you a fraud on this channel too.
Hey, at least you paid for it.
Big up yourself.
At least you paid for the privilege.
Nah. Big up to absolutely each and every one of you. Big up to Sam as well. Go and subscribe to his channel as well. As I said, tomorrow I'm going to release a video Jamie's going to dislike, and then Friday I'm going to release a video Jamie's going to dislike even more as well. So if this is the last time you see Jamie on this channel, I didn't
see one of the
do it.
Hamza just punched at Hassam like Crawford to Canelo. Well, Hassam says we've got to stay for another 5 minutes, so we're going to stay another 5 minutes.
Yeah, let's do it then. All right. Should we? What do you want? Do you know what? What do you guys want to speak about? In fact, Luke, I'll ask you. Jamie's going to say something.
Why me?
I can see that. I can see the wheels turning, Jay. Sorry, bro.
No, yeah, I'll just type in Dana White on Twitter and let's see what pops up. I'll type his name in.
There's been a couple more fights added. I think UFC 321 while I've been on. I think who's fighting? I think I just saw. What was that?
We touched on the White House event.
Do you know? In fact, let's speak about the White House event for like 5 minutes. Then
it's gonna be so shit.
All right, so we all think Conor's gonna headline.
Conor's headlining.
I'm gonna go on a crazy take here. I think Jon Jones does get the fight at the White House. I just think Dana's gonna make him grovel.
I think it's Jon Jones versus Cyril Garn for the world title.
I hope not. I think. Call me crazy.
I've been seeing Aspinall getting taken down by
Oh,
people that ain't
come on,
wrestlers,
Jay.
man.
You know
I'm
the
at-
media stuff.
I want
man.
Aspinall to get his ass handed to him.
Do you know that's all like fun and games? You know, that's all to put out there saying, "Oh my god, look at this guy, this
Cyril
kickboxer
Gane looks
taking
lean
down."
as well. I hope Aspinall gets killed, man. Not killed. I didn't mean it like that. I hope Aspinall gets beaten up, man. Beaten up. Smashed up. I hope his dad's crying in the corner after it's happened. That's what I want. Cal's froze.
I'm back now.
I hope his dad's crying in the background, man.
Hey,
You really don't want him to win at all.
I can't stand Aspinall.
Why though? I
I
don't
don't
get
like
it.
him, man. He's unlikable.
How?
Don't like him.
I love
Don't like
Aspinall,
him.
man. Aspinall's my guy. I think
can't
we
stand
see
him, man.
Conor. I think we see Conor Chandler
Oh,
headline.
this is Islam. That would be epic, but ain't
I'm gonna
fucking
go far. I'm gonna go far as well. I don't think we'll see a title match at the White House card.
And this can't be.
Unless there's a chance for an American to win the belt.
Cal's calling this a house show.
Shall I tell you why? I'll tell you why. Think about it. It's going to be the biggest card of the year. If it's the biggest card of the year and you've got champions on there, you're going to have to spend even more money. Dana's not going to want to do that. Plus, you can put Jon Jones and Conor on the card who aren't title holders or going to fight for the belt, and they'll still outsell the title holders. I think he goes.
True.
All right. I want to go out on a limb here. I think Jon Jones fights someone other than Aspinall, but not for the belt.
Derek Lewis.
I don't think he fights for the heavyweight belt. It could be Derek Lewis. I think Conor fights Michael Chandler.
A Conor Diaz 3. I'd rather a Diaz Conor trilogy at the White House rather than.
I think Diaz might fight on the card, but I don't think he fights Conor.
If Connor's on the card, then it's not going to be a good card. I'm just going to put it out there.
I don't know how this is going to even look like logistically. I swear there was.
I love how everyone in the chat actually believes what I just said.
Yeah. So Dana previews what the UFC White House events will look like. We're building this arch, and the lighting grid will go above the octagon. So when we shoot this fight, the whole backdrop will be the White House, and when the cameras move over, it's all Washington Monument.
So let me get this straight. He won't do a stadium card because he hates the weather, but we'll do a card at the White House on the lawn.
Yeah, man. Well, DC
Make it make sense, somewhat.
It makes sense, please.
He's just lying at this point and not even covering his lies.
Isn't Washington DC on the East Coast?
I have no idea.
Because it's not a because obviously you got Washington's the state that's on the West Coast above California, and Washington DC I think is in between like Philadelphia and Alabama or something like that. Isn't it?
Like CJ and Cringe Gover saying, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's on the East Coast.
Am I not right? Am I right in saying the East Coast is colder than the West Coast usually?
Yeah.
And if that's going to be when in June or July, for anyone who's in the chat who
in East Coast in July is hot. Yeah, it's hot.
It's outside. We've been told for years he's not going to do Conor a pro part because the weather. We're not going to do stadium because of the weather. But he just did a stadium for boxing. Granted,
it did have a roof.
Yeah, so does the Bernabeu.
Could you imagine Florentina Perez being a very
Wembley's got a roof, hasn't it?
Nope.
No.
Has Wembley not got a roof?
No. If they said I want to do it like Wimbledon, I'd be like, I've got a roof, but you're not going to do it at Wimbledon. Just saying.
Surely
so only the Co-op Arena's got a roof, and the Manchester Arena's got a roof. The O2's got a roof. Wembley Arena's got
in terms of stadiums, it doesn't. It's Cardiff's got a roof.
Cardiff's got a roof.
Millennium Stadium's got a roof. Yeah.
Are you guys sure Wembley ain't got a roof?
No, man. It's got an arch.
No, I know. I know that.
That's all it's got, man. They thought an arch would be better.
Yeah, plus Dana said he's been talking to Conor non-stop, so yes.
Yeah, that fight's happening, man.
Okay, so it's got a partially retractable roof designed to cover the spectator seating area, but not the pitch.
Yeah.
they should have just done it with a roof, man.
I still don't know logistically how they're going to do this. Because you can't let any old sod on the lawn of the White House.
Well, they said 5,000.
I don't think there's going to be a lot of fans there at all, because I swear there was a comment from Dana saying like he couldn't care if there was no fans. He just wants to do this White House event for like himself.
How can you say stuff like this?
Well, I'm like,
the White House could fit 80,000 people.
You don't give a shit about the fans, and this is just an ego move because Donald Trump is your best mate.
So
how
apparently,
can you literally say I don't care about the fans?
The White House lawn can fit 80,000 people if you wanted to do an event on it.
Yeah,
no,
but
they said
80,000
it's going to be 5,000 max.
Yeah, because they're going to do it.
Security.
Colby Covington will be on the card as well.
Yeah, because
Colby Covington and Bo Nickel will be on the card.
God, fight each other.
They'll both be on the card. They both love Trump, and Trump loves them.
Eubank versus Ben 2 predictions. Quick fire.
Oh, Eubank again.
Eubank.
Ben's too small, man. I don't know what Ben's doing. The Ben's can't beat the Eubanks. Just give it up, man.
Yeah.
The White House will let people in.
Am I right in saying there's no rehydration clause this time?
No, same rehydration clause. All the same.
It's all the same, man.
Ben's
too small, man. Ben's too small.
Colby versus Izzy to the death. No. Is it for real that the UFC's at the White House? Yeah, next year.
Yeah, next year, man. It's definitely going to happen. They've already put plans in place.
Do you think we see this thoughts just come to my mind? You know, like one they do like different types of fights on cards. So they'll do like a Muay Thai fight,
yes. But no.
MMA fight. You don't think UFC will do anything?
I think they'd do it on Paramount Plus, but they won't be like a UFC event.
Trump going mad. Anyone watched the Inoue fight? No, I didn't watch it. I was sleeping at that point.
It's like
the highlights.
It's like WWE's YouTube channel had the prelims of the Crawford fight, didn't they?
Yeah.
Did they?
The UFC, to be fair.
Yeah. Because TKO owned, don't it?
Yeah.
TKO promoted it.
No, Riyadh season promoted it. Dana just got.
I was going to say, Dana's taking a lot of credit for this. He shouldn't really be taking too much.
He just got the phone call. Just go.
Yeah, just be around.
Cool. Just be around. That's it.
Be around.
Did anyone see Zuffa Boxing on the promotion at all? His boxing company?
No.
So, of course, he didn't promote it.
I think TKO was on it, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, but TKO
that's the overarching.
The boxing thing that he wanted to promote.
No, TKO's not Dana White. That is true.
So, Dana White worked for TKO, or should I say the UFC worked for TKO?
Dana White hates wrestling, man.
Yeah, he does, but he's silly because he should just lean in towards it and he'll actually get more fans. It's like the guy goes out of his way to limit his options, isn't it? And
but what he doesn't get, the crossover is massive.
The wrestling fan base is like 4 times the size of UFC's fan base.
But there's crossover because Ken Shamrock.
Even Dana said he doesn't even watch the WWE.
Brock Lesnar, one of his biggest ever stars, was a crossover star.
Like it makes no sense.
Used The Rock to give the BMF title.
Yeah, like it.
Only when it's
they started to see like more UFC fights in the crowd at pay-per-view or PLEs as they call it now in WWE,
yeah.
and they started to actually be spoken about.
DC loves WWE. He's always
didn't DC referee a match between, was it Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins one?
Yeah, Elimination Chamber in a pit. And DC's always in the crowd, especially when they're in LA.
So like Dana just, I don't know, man. He's so stuck in his ways. What can you do? But
we ain't far away from Power Slap being on a prelim UFC card, man.
Oh, no, man.
Power Slap's actually more entertaining.
Oh, Jay, I'm not buying it.
Oh, Jay, end it. I
watched these 2 girls go there the other day, and I was like,
pause.
Whoa.
I was like, where's the grease? They were just slapping the shit out of each other. I was disgusted and horny at the same time.
You're getting all like Booker T when Stephanie Vaquer does her move. The
Did you hear
devil's
Booker T last week?
Oh yeah.
When he said, "I got to pop my dick."
No, his neck. He said neck.
Dick.
I leave Booker T alone, bro.
I watched it live. I watched it live, man. That man said, "I got to pop my dick, man."
Question, guys.
I love Booker T. Man.
If Dana went to wrestling and Vince was promoting UFC, who succeeds?
Vince.
It's Vince all day.
A lot of people, I'm going to
Vince
say
always
right now,
does
a lot of
what's best for
people,
business.
a lot of people want Vince back, man.
I know. I was going to say.
I'm going to tell you right now, Vince will
see
Vince will appear.
NXT this week.
Yeah. I watched it last night. I watched it.
Yeah, Cal, did you watch NXT for a spoiler?
No.
Just watch the main event. You'll be happy.
Oh, so I didn't see the second one.
Just put it on mute.
Jesus Christ, man! I'll have to. I have
Is
to
it
give you the Terence Crawford afterwards. The belt that ass.
Is the main event that good? Yeah.
Just watch the last just watch the last 10 minutes. You'll be happy.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, cool. I appreciate you, boys. Men of culture. Boys, appreciate you guys again. Jay, obviously we got Vibes with Coppish tomorrow night over and Big Up as well. So make sure people you're tuned into that.
I've got Mr. Me and James Redmond are on before it on YouTube as well.
Red Galacticos, right?
Yeah, because we couldn't do it tonight because James was actually at the. Have you seen that video of Simeone getting sent off and James standing behind him?
Oh, yeah, did you see comments afterwards?
Yeah, Redmond was just standing behind him with his cap, and when it's all kicking off, just standing there like that. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Apparently, the fan that gave him the fingers, he was telling them to F off when they were like overly celebrating when Laurentiis got the equalizer. So guess what he did? He went fuck off to see Simeone, and he lost his shit. And then he whined like a little bitch afterwards.
Yeah, it serves him right, man. He loves to dish it out and can't take it. He was like that as a player, to be fair, as well. So nothing's changed. Just a silly man. Oh, what can you do? We got the 3 points. They don't. So they can go back and deal with that, innit? But people, enough love to you all. Big up to Sam for the raid as well. So if you come over from Sam's channel, please do smash the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And also subscribe to Jamie Luke's channels as well, please, people. It'd be great.
I've got a pre-record out right now, so go and watch it.
People, there you go. People, Jay, Luke, always a pleasure. Appreciate you boys, especially doing it this late as well. And yes, people, all good. Until we see you again, thanks for watching and listening. Take care, everyone.